This operation video is the second of 4 designed as a training aid for pharmacy staff before operating a sachet robot. Please ensure you watch the video thoroughly to fully understand the content before you operated your sachet robot. There are 2 types of sachet robots: the CAP92FS and the WAP224FS. The CAP92FS is a compact-sized robot that contains 92 cassettes, 3 FSPs, and a 30-cell MDU tray. The WAP224FS is a larger-sized robot. It holds 224 cassettes, 5 FSPs, and a 24-cell MDU tray. Each cassette is designed to hold a specific type of medication, ensuring accurate dispensing of each medication. Even small medication size variations of just 1 or 2 mm can cause cassettes to jam or disrupt smooth operation. It is essential to match medications with their correct cassettes to ensure proper functioning and avoid operational problems. Cassette-based sensors recognize when medications drop while the motors are spinning. There are 2 types of cassette bases, LED and FND. Each type has distinct functions and uses. The LED base is fixed and must be used with cassettes that are assigned to the same numerical designation. For example, a cassette labeled with a specific LED number must be paired with an LED base of the same number. The FND base is movable or hot swappable, offering the flexibility to swap cassettes to and from the right front column of cassette shelves as needed. Unlike the LED base, the FND base does not have a specific designation and can be placed in various locations on the right side column of the robot. This design allows for easy swapping, making it ideal for medications that are not used frequently. Staff can move and swap cassettes as required. The FSP is located in the middle layer of the robot and is your secondary dispensing method. It is designed to handle medications with a vibration function to dispense them. This includes medications that are half tablets, or not currently in cassettes. The machine will dispense the required amount into a patient pack, while any remaining medication will be dropped into a cup. When you open the FSP drawer, please handle it gently and avoid placing unblistered or half tablets directly into the drawer, as this may cause errors and disrupt the robot's operation. If you are using powder medications or foil packs, please sieve the powder and remove any foil or residue before placing them into the FSP drawer. The MDU is located on the left or right side of the robot and is your third dispensing option. It is used when either the medicine isn't assigned to a cassette or that medicine is not suitable for dispensing through FSPs. It is used to manually handle medications that are not currently in cassettes, too big, or too small. The CAP92FS has 30 cells, While the WAP224FS has 24 cells on each MDU and features an automatic open and close button on the machine screen. A staff member is responsible for placing the appropriate quantity of medications into the tray, ensuring they are correctly allocated into the designated cells. The machine screen will indicate the correct cell for each medication. When deblistering medicines, do not deblister medicines by hand directly into cassettes, FSPs, or the MDU. Please make sure that no foil or broken tablets are present, as foil can cause errors with the robot. Turn on robots at the beginning of the day and turn them off at the end. The switches for the machines are located as follows. On the middle left of the machine for the CAP92FS. On the right-hand corner, inside the bottom module for the WAP224FS. Once powered on, allow the machine approximately 5 to 10 minutes to warm up. The heating rollers should reach a temperature of 78 to 82 degrees Celsius before the machine is ready to produce sachets. Please wait until the caution message indicating temperature has ended. The machine screens will activate automatically once the robots are turned on and the temperature is reached. However, if the heating roller temperature has not reached 78 to 82 degrees Celsius, please check the sealing cover on the bottom module. If it has come open, the heating roller sensor could prevent the machine from reaching the correct temperature for safety reasons. The emergency button is located at the front of the machine. In the event of water leaking from the ceiling, fumes, etc., it must be pressed to prevent any hazard to staff, the pharmacy, or damage to the robot. If the button is pressed accidentally while the robot is operating, twist the button clockwise to reset it. If the button is pressed intentionally, contact Cretem New Zealand Help Desk or your dedicated engineers. There are two types of New Zealand pharmacy software, Tonic and RX1 for dose pack patients. Cretem New Zealand integrates software called ATMS that is used to operate the robot. The ATMS is a bridge between New Zealand pharmacy software, such as Tonic, RX1 and your sachet robot. APCS is the main software on the sachet robot screen. It integrates with ATMS to receive orders. Once an order is received from ATMS, it will be displayed on the main screen. By selecting an order, the machine will start dispensing the medication using the appropriate dispensing methods, such as cassettes, FSPs or MDU. The process for creating dose packs is similar across systems, but there are a few things to double-check before exporting. Select prescriptions. Enter the patient's name and RX code, then press F10 to select the dose pack prescription. After creating a dose pack for a patient, select the type based on the patient's dosage times. For up to 4 weeks with 4 different dosing times. For up to 4 weeks with up to 9 different dosing times. For up to 3 months with 4 different dosing times. For up to 3 months with up to 9 different dosing times. Select the option that matches the patient's prescription. Choose the start day and date for the pack. If the start day is not set, Tonic will prompt you to enter these details again. Ensure that the day and date match. It is not recommended to use any special symbols in the dose pack matrix. However, you can use words and numbers together, such as pre-break or 8 a.m. These are the examples of using special symbols. You can use number and letter together, letters and dashes, or even slash between the letters. However, if there is a space between the letters, a colon, a bracket or a hyphen, this will cause errors in Tonic. Please be aware of using these special symbols and try to avoid them. After verifying these steps, press F9 to print and E to export to Cretem. The timetable will display the schedule cycles. For weekly patients, select the cycle for a week. For monthly patients, press F8 to select all. Once everything is set, press F12 to export. Tonic will confirm a successful export to the computer name. Enter the patient's name and information. Click the OK button. Select the medicines and click Print Duplicate. Uncheck Print Labels and click Send Robotic File. Click the OK button. Click Untick or Tick for all boxes or selected boxes. Click the OK button. Then an order will show on ATMS. This is where pending orders are shown. All orders that have been sent from Tonic or RX1 will be pending to dispense. This is where dispensed orders are displayed. All orders that have been sent to APCS will remain here as a record. You can see the details of the patient information by clicking this heading. You can see the details of the patient's medicines information here. Once you press the dispense button, the order will be sent to the robot. When you click on the Locate Cassette box in the ATMS software, a search option will appear. In this search field, you can either type the medicine name in the med name field or enter the pharma code associated with the medicine. This will allow you to easily find the cassette number and its location. Additionally, there is a lamp on button available. Clicking this button will activate a light on the machine that indicates the location of the cassette, which can help you quickly identify it. By using both the search option and the cassette location indicator, you can efficiently locate the desired cassette for dispensing or refilling. You will find the cassette refill feature next to the Locate cassette in the CretemNZ software. When refilling a cassette with medication, it is important to record the refill details in the CretemNZ software. The software will prompt you to enter the quantity placed, batch number, and expiry date of the medications being refilled. If you are unsure of the cassette number for the medication you have refilled, use the Locate cassette option in the software to find the appropriate cassette before proceeding with the refill cassette function. Properly recording the cassette refills in the software helps maintain an up-to-date record of medication quantities and expiration dates. It is also important for audit purposes. If you are using a deblister machine, use the collecting tray to catch any medication foils or powder, allowing them to fall through the grating. When refilling or reinserting cassettes into the robot, tilt the cassette forward and lower it gently. After completing the process in Tonic or RX1, follow these steps in CretemNZ. Open the CretemNZ software and log in with your username and password. Review the medications and patient's information. Medications colored black indicate that they are currently in cassettes and ready for dispensing. Medications colored blue are not currently in cassettes and need to be dispensed by using the FSP or MDU. Click Dispense button or press F8 button on the keyboard. Check the APCS main screen on the sachet robot for the pending order list. Click on the order to verify whether the medicines entered in Tonic or RX1 are correct. Confirm which medication should be processed by the FSP or MDU. Select the assigned number for FSP drawer or MDU from the drop-down list on CretemNZ. Once all medications are correctly assigned and verified, touch the Fill button on the main screen. If the medications are all colored black, the robot will dispense medications automatically by pressing the Run button. The most common method for making sachets is using cassettes, so you typically won't need to use the FSP or MDU. Additionally, you don't need to place medications into an FSP or the MDU if they are already in cassettes. Check the patient and medication information on the screen. Open the FSP drawer and pour the medication into the assigned FSP compartment. Close the FSP drawer securely and gently. Press the Fill button on the screen. Press Run if the robot is on standby to begin the dispensing process. If the robot asks for extra medication, refills the FSP drawer. Press Retry button to proceed to continue. Send an order from Tonic to CretemNZ, and then from CretemNZ to APCS. Check the order on the main screen. Press on the order and review the medications. Open the MDU by pressing Open MDU button on the robot's PC screen. Select MDU plan that shows each medication that needs to be placed in each cell. And MDU All Plan shows all the medicine trays that need to be filled. Place the medication in the first MDU cell plate. Unlike the FSP, you will need to count manually what you add. Click the MDU All Plan button to view all the medications expected to be present. This is useful for a final check before dispensing. Press Close MDU button. Click the Fill button. Press Run if it's on standby. The above instruction applies to an MDU order that requires only one plate. Please follow these instructions if more than one MDU plate is needed in a patient's order. Once the order has started, the MDU status will show on the bottom left of the display, such as MDU current plate/total plate numbers. When the initial MDU plate has been dispensed, the robot will display the patient's order. Press the MDU Open button. The robot will indicate the current number of the total plates for the MDU order. Process filling the MDU as described in steps 4 to 9 from the previous MDU dispensing instructions. Repeat the previous steps for additional plates. To achieve an efficient workflow for making sachets, here are some methods to conserve time and increase work efficiency. You can start preparing the second patient's pack while sachets for the first patients are still being made. The robot will automatically begin packing sachets if a patient's pack contains only black-colored medication orders when sent from ATMS. If medicines are only in cassettes, the robot will automatically dispense the medicines when the robot is running. It will continue packing orders even if there is more than one patient with cassette-only medications. If a patient's pack contains medications are colored in blue, you can assign to the FSP drawer number. Please distribute FSP numbers when sending FSP assigned patient packs to the robot. To rotate FSP, use wisely. Prepare the first patient's pack according to the medicine list. Prepare the next patient's pack while the first patient is being processed. Continue preparing the next patient's pack until the last pack is completed. The preset option prepares the next required MDU plate while the MDU is dispensing medicines. After the first MDU plate has been dropped, an MDU status will appear below the listed orders and a sound can be heard when this has happened. Press the patient's order, then press MDU Open while it's running. A pop-up window will show the current plate number and the total plate numbers, and press OK. Select an MDU plan that shows each medication that needs to be placed in each cell. And MDU All Plan shows all the medicine trays that need to be filled. This is useful for a final check before dispensing. Press Close MDU button. Press the MDU preset to put the second MDU plate on standby status. An M will be displayed to left of the current patient's order and MDU set will be shown to the right of the MDU plate status. The second plate will automatically dispense after the first plate has been dispensed without stopping. Please repeat the same steps if there are more MDU plates. If you need to prioritize an urgent patient's sachet pack, press the patient's information on the main screen, click the three dots, and then select the Urgent button. This will place the order at the top of the queue, unless there is an order already being processed by cassettes. Please schedule a designated day fortnightly to refill the cassettes with medication when there is available time for this. Refilling them in advance will save time, as filling the cassettes individually upon each machine request can be time-consuming. Double-check any leftover medications in the FSP cups before placing them back in their original bottle or location. When creating sachets, ensure that you do not leave them in the state they are in while processing. Ensure the passage is tidy and clear to prevent any blockages that could disrupt smooth dispensing. Use the sachet winder to wrap the sachet packs with the paper core for secure handling. Carefully inspect each sachet pack to ensure accuracy and completeness before handling them out to patients. Hold the sachets in place to prevent them from shifting or coming apart. Use either small or large sachet boxes depending on the number of sachets. Ensure they are properly rolled with the sachet core. Place the wrapped sachets into sachet boxes. Bag the sachets with the corresponding patient chart for record keeping and verification. Once all steps are completed and checked, the packs are ready to be handed out to the patients. These operational details and methods will help you understand how to effectively operate the Cretem robots and software.